Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, let me know if you guys could hear this mic a lot better than the previous one. We are a minute and 10 seconds away from countdown to go. Montreal is hosting the Oilers. Oilers are on a 4-game point streak. Winners of 3 of those got the OTL in Toronto, a game that they had well in hand, unfortunately for a sloppy play by a certain somebody. But we move on, and we can't make him the scapegoat every game. Now, it is Ryan Nugent-Hopkins in career game 900 tonight. That'll be touched on in the post game, as per usual. Is this a bounce-back game for Bouchard? Despite having a French last name, he is from Ontario. But let me know your thoughts, guys. I hope to see you guys all live in the chats, lively as always. 30 seconds to game time. My name is Matt for OilersFanReaction. You guys enjoy. We'll be live, as always, right away. Like I said, I got a new mic. Hopefully it comes across really crisp, really clean. Let's go, Oilers. Hi, friends. How you doing? Now, Prime Video presents. We're going to show you the lines here. The lines for the Montreal Canadiens: Anderson, Dvorak, and Gallagher. Newhook, Evans, and Caulfield. Slavkovsky, Suzuki, and Doc. Hyman, Konta, Armia. Matheson, Hudson, Zakai, Stubble, Gould, and Baron are your defense. Your goaltending is Montembeault. For the Oilers, you have Hyman, McDavid, and Hopkins. Janmark, Henrique, and Brown. And your third line, that's not right at all. That third line, wow. Whoever made these lines are all wrong. Second line is Jesus Murphy. The second line is Podkolzin, Draisaitl, and Perry. Your third line is Janmark, Henrique, and Brown. Your fourth line is Jeff Skinner with Derek Ryan at the center with either McDavid or Draisaitl on that line. Due to injury for Darnell Nurse, Ekholm and Bouchard are your first pair. Second pair is Kulak and Stetcher. Third pair will be Dermont and Burson. The goalie for the Oilers will be Calvin Pickard. Now that you get it, got it good and understood. Montreal is not good, guys. We cannot lose to the Montreal Canadiens. I will show you the standings right quick here because that's what we do. And that's how we do it. Montreal has 18 points. The Oilers are trending. That's pretty crazy how it shows all this, eh? That's pretty crazy how they show it, eh? Any whoosies. The Oilers are 67% chance of winning the game tonight. It's pronounced Jack-Eye. Thank you for that, Renegade. I really wish they would split up the two. Like, you guys can hear everything perfectly fine. I'm good to go. I'm not, like, staticky. I'm not echoey. I'd honestly, if you want my honest opinion, I would have put Ekholm. Sorry, while I swallow some shit. Adam Henrique. I'm just going to look here. I would have put Ekholm with Emberson and Kulak with Bouchard. I would have switched those. I would have done that switch and had Stetcher play with Dermott. That's what I would have done, personally. But I'm not the coach. I don't make those decisions. I'm not Paul Coffey. Yes, Lubo. There are some things that we can discuss after. I don't think I'm gonna take. I don't think I'm gonna get selected. But if I am, there's some things I've already said. Hey, Ounce, how's it going? There's some things I've already put in the email to them. I like you guys saw my post-game video. You guys saw how I completely ripped into Bouchard. For what it's worth, I don't want to see him benched. Let's not go that far. I don't want to see him benched. Yes, welcome to Amazon Prime for sure. What I do want is just him to be better. I know he's going to make mistakes. I know he's an offensive defenseman and he's not going to get paid to be anything other than that. But making one mistake, that's fine. You threw it up the middle. There were other options you could have had. That's forgivable. It happens. Every player does it. Bouchard, Ekholm, McDavid, Draisaitl, Nurse. It doesn't matter. You've done it. We've all done it. We just panic with the puck. But when you are in a foot race and you give up and you don't even try to hustle back, that's where I lose it on you. You can control one thing and one thing only: your compete and your hustle level. You can't control the bounce. You can't control the panic. You can't control a pass. Hey, I was trying to pass it to Draisaitl on a far wing. It hit McDavid in the pant and went backwards. You can't control that. But what you can control if you are Bouchard is your compete and your hustle level. And what I saw on that third goal was no hustle and no compete. The puck left the zone. It was like, oh, I don't care. There's Ekholm. Ekholm's got it. You're faster than Ekholm. You're younger than Ekholm. Matthias Ekholm is not ever going to beat anybody in a foot race. He's just not. And if you think he is, well, you haven't been paying attention. Ekholm is not fast. He's built for punch you in the mouth and move you away from my goalie. That is what Ekholm is built for. Any whoosies, how you guys doing on a Monday night? Puck drop is 7:30, so about 7:40 with all the presentation that they do in Montreal. This will be updated as the game goes on. We're going to have the win expectancy on the left for Money Puck, and we're going to have the game chart for the right with NHL.com. What a beautiful player that Connor McDavid is. I agree with that, Renegade. I agree with that completely. That's why it hurt me so much to see him not give a crap. Yep, no, I totally agree. Like, it just simple mistakes happen, all right? Like, just, but it's you can't quicksand the simple mistakes, right? If you guys have ever watched the movie Replacements with Keanu Reeves and Gene Hackman, back in the 90s, you were a Montreal fan. Oh, boy, when they were good. Yeah, I feel that. I was an Oiler fan back in the 80s. Oh, we're all old, eh? So, yes, like, quicksand, right? What Bouchard did was he was skating in quicksand. He compiled the bad. You make one bad move, okay, fine. regroup, put it behind you. Now you've made 2 bad plays. Now you're just in quicksand. Now you're getting swallowed up in the bad. Let's hope this game, like I said, is a bounce-back game for Bouchard. It is game 900 for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. There will be a graphic following the game in the post-game. Four goals, 7 assists in the last 4 games. 21 points in 15 games this season for Connor McDavid. Oilers, Canadiens from Center Bell, or for us English speaking, Bell Center. No, absolutely. Absolutely. You're right, Lubo. We are lucky enough to nitpick because there are times when we could be cheering for the San Jose Sharks. No offense to the Montreal Canadiens right now. We could be cheering for the Montreal Canadiens. Hey, Epic, how's it going? Where it is terrible. If you guys are wondering what happened to my other mic, I dropped a clipboard and ripped the mic. I had a little peg that was in my computer. It fell on the cord and ripped it out of the port, broke it. I had to get a new mic. It is what it is. Hopefully you guys can hear me better and it won't have so much echo. Echo. Again, I can't hear myself because it's just... I find it weird when we're listening to ourselves, you know what I mean? Lane Hudson, man, that kid's become a really good defenseman for him. They've got a good team. I just don't think they have a goalie right now. If they can get a goalie, Montreal could be dangerous in a couple of years. Yes, I will be putting my jersey on. I know some of you guys are like, why is he wearing a black shirt? Give me 2 seconds. I'll be back.
Is Gen Z the laziest generation? Yeah. We don't work hard. We expect big promotions right away. We're addicted to screen time. So worried about self-care. And we don't adhere to dress codes. We always want everything handed to us. Kids these days.
Presented by Uber Eats, the Edmonton Oilers fell to at least 4-3 in overtime on Saturday, stopping their 3-game win streak. As far as the Montreal Canadiens are concerned, they're coming off their most dominant win of the season, 5-1 against the Columbus Blue Jackets on Saturday. Now time for a special ceremony honoring a Foster Hood Award winner. Here's Pierre Houd.
Mesdames, Messieurs, chaque année, l'association des radiodiffuseurs de la LNH honore un membre de l'industrie de la radio et de la télévision qui a apporté une contribution exceptionnelle à sa profession et au jeu au cours de sa carrière dans la radiodiffusion du hockey. Veuillez porter votre attention sur l'écran.
No, during the month of November, I wear Movember jersey. Every away game in November, I wear this jersey. Sponsorship of Movember. Please check on your men and their mental health. Sometimes we as men forget that, hey, we struggle too. But, yeah, I saw the Leaf fans that said it was a clean hit. And my rebuttal is that let's wait till February 1st when O'Reilly's coming around the net and a guy that's big named Kane has him lined up and purposely goes after his head, and he slams his head off the ice. Is it a clean hit then? And they shut up right quick. Well, that's different. That's premeditated. Well, so was what Ryan Reeves did. Let's not kid ourselves, guys. The coach put the fourth line out there to hit, to bang, to change the course of the game. It worked. Unfortunately, say what you want. He was targeting his shoulder, missed his shoulder, got his head. I don't care. That hit was illegal to hit to the head. It was a 5-minute suspend. Major got the game. He should have got 10-game misconduct minimum. This isn't his first suspension. It's not his second suspension. This isn't even his third suspension. This is the fourth suspension since 2016 for Ryan Reeves. So I hate that the Leaf fans think that was a clean hit. And the NHL keeps saying, we don't want these hits in hockey. You don't want them in hockey. Set the example of you do this, you get max. You do this, you're getting 25 games or more. You want the players to change the way they are playing, suspend the crap out of them. Make sure they miss a chunk of time where their pocketbooks will feel it, because eventually that money will dry up. You suspend a player 25 games no pay, he'll learn. I got 25 games with no pay coming to me. So what is that? 2.5 months of no pay coming to me? Damn. My wife, my girlfriend, my sugar mama, my side piece, they're going to start bitching. They're going to start complaining there's no money coming in. Bills are piling up. Send a message. Hit the players where it hurts in their pocketbooks. But I digress. Unfortunately, right now we're hearing... Oh, absolutely. And you know what? And I will say this, and I will say this on the face. If Reeves was playing with the Oilers, and he hit anybody like that, I'm saying the same thing. That was a dirty hit. You shouldn't have done it. I'm not taking the stupid road of, well, gotta have your head up. No. You guys know that if you're a player on a team I cheer for, and you take a dumb penalty, absolutely, you deserved it. That's why I get mad at the players for taking stupid high-sticking calls. Stupid cross-checking. Silly slashes. Like, keep your sticks down. There's no need to have your stick above your waist unless you're taking a slap shot. Yeah, Epic. But what do you expect from fans that have never seen the second round? Well, sorry, third round. We have to remember a lot of Leaf fans now that are alive have never seen the Leafs win a cup. As my dad says, the last time the Leafs won a cup, he was 1 year old. To put that in perspective, and he just turned 65 this year, 65, 66. Yeah, I got called a lot of names too. But I just got to remind them that their team is only good in the regular season. They have no playoff future. And I got into it with Biz a little bit because he says that the Oilers are not going to go as far as the Leafs are going to go in the playoffs. He still thinks the Leafs are going to go to the Cup final and the Oilers are going to be out in round one. So I kind of private messaged him and told him he's an idiot. But what do you expect from a guy that got punched in the face for a living and couldn't fight back? If you ever watch Paul Bissonnette fight, all the fights he had was a guy beating up on him and he couldn't fight back. He was in the NHL for a minute, did good for fighting, but that was about it. Never any true skill. Because it's their player. Like they defend. It's just Leafs Nation, man. They defend their players to the core. It's like siblings, right? Like we all have siblings, and if you don't, I feel bad that you're a single child. I'm allowed to beat up on my kids, or my children, my siblings, sorry. So if you ever watch Leafs media or Leafs fans, they bash their players so much. So much they bash their players. Oh, Marner sucks, Matthews sucks, O'Reilly sucks, Phaneuf sucked, this guy sucked, this guy sucked. But as soon as somebody from the outside tries to go after their players, it's gang mentality, we're on top of you. And that's what it's like with siblings. I'm allowed to beat up my little brother, my little sister, and tell them they suck. But you, as a friend of mine or a friend of theirs, you better not pick on them, because I'm coming after you. You pick on my little brother and sister, you got me to deal with, and then you've got my brother and sister to deal with, and it's just a whole thing. That's the way I think about it when I think of Flames fans and Leaf fans. They pick on their own, but you better not pick on them. Man, this guy's got like 8 pages of speeches. Good Lord. I guess he was just inducted to the Hockey Hall of Fame, so. They're saying he bled from his own stick hitting his face. That's what one Leaf fan actually had the gall to say that. Like, that was the gall somebody said to me. Oh, it was Nurse's own stick that made him bleed. What? What? Okay. Watch the hit back there, kid. The only thing I don't like about Prime, Amazon Prime, is I can't record the game. I like to record the game while I watch, and then go back after the game when I'm calm and not giving raw F you emotion, and just watch the game in peace and just enjoy for what it was. But can't do that with Prime, and unfortunately it sounds like a lot more games next year are going to Prime or other streaming services where you can't record games on cable TV. But, oh Canada, French style. Well done, well done, well done.
What a night every night. You come to Montreal, especially when the National Hockey League is on full display inside the walls of Bell Center. John Porcelain, Jody Shelley, Thomas Hickey, the Edmonton Oilers, the Montreal Canadiens. Boys, what do you expect tonight?
Well, it's when the Stars are in town, your antenna is up. And for the Montreal Canadiens, they're coming off 3 good games. They got a great win last game against the Columbus Blue Jackets. And with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl here, I expect a solid start here of the Montreal Canadiens.
All right, let's get her going, boys.
What did Marty St. Louis talk to us about this morning? He talked about situational hockey. His group takes
Situational hockey.
situational hockey against the Edmonton Oilers.
They're not going to keep Matthews happy. I honestly think Matthews is leaving Toronto on the first plane to Vegas. Draisaitl wins the opening faceoff. Oilers control. Podkolzin, Draisaitl, and Perry, your starting lineup. Yeah, exactly. 5:30, more like 6 o'clock. Podkolzin's offside.
Our lineups here tonight. And we will start
Edmonton Oilers lineup.
Only one goal on the season. That's all right.
Apparently Stetcher's jumping up at forward. What? Okay.
Is playing with McDavid, and I expect him to have big numbers here as this season goes on.
Stetcher's jumping up at forward. That's an interesting situation.
Still looking for his first NHL goal. David Savard did not play Saturday night in their 5-1 win over Columbus with an injury.
Shot save made by Montembeau.
Thomas Hickey, let's take a look at the Montreal lineup.
Well, let's look at it. There's been some changes, but the guy that I'm focusing in on there is Nick Suzuki, the first line center. This guy does a bit of everything, and when you're going through some tough times, things aren't going well. You need your big guys to step up. He's just been such a good captain. He does everything well, but he scored a big goal. He played a really good game against Columbus. Suzuki, just a pleasure to watch. Just an all-around player.
Looks like he's going against McDavid here tonight for the matchup. That's one to keep an eye on.
Yeah, he's going to see a ton of them tonight.
Ryan Nugent-Hopkins tonight is game number 900 for him. Losing that face-off to Nick Suzuki. Bumped out of the zone by the Canadiens' Kirby Dach.
There you guys go. There's the deservo-meter.
He's the guy. Blocked by Dach off Nugent-Hopkins, McDavid. Red hot, 11 points in his last 4. Now a reset for Matthias Ekholm. Along the boards without McDavid.
Sorry, guys.
Pass, and it comes all the way back down. A little out of sync there for the Edmonton Oilers in the offensive zone, which is a good break for the Canadiens, who go sloppier in the first 2 shifts. They're so good at getting out of their own end in the past couple of games. Montembeau with a bad pass. Let's see if he handles it better here. But they've got to be quick and clean out against the Oilers. They just do get it out to center ice. Slavkovsky sidestepping Ty Emberson. And Nugent-Hopkins will pick it up on the way back. Uri Slavkovsky stuck on 1 goal. He scored here October 14th, the debut of prime Monday Night Hockey in this building against Pittsburgh. Derek Ryan. Dump it all the way back in the zone for Edmonton. Played along
There.
Emberson. Checked on the play.
There's your deservo-meter.
This line of Dvorak, Gallagher,
Hey, Dan, how's it going? Big save by Picard early. 2-on-1. Skinner. Derek Ryan. Skinner shot. Save by Montembeau. No rebound. If he would have just passed it. Or been a little quicker.
Draisaitl starts the game, then he jumps out there with Skinner and Ryan on the 4th line.
The only way that McDavid gets signed by Toronto is if they give him $21 million a year for 8 years. McDavid's not leaving Edmonton for no amount of money.
2-on-1, but also even numbers on the back check here. And Montembeau seeing a couple shots early, which is probably great for him. Oilers going with 7 defensemen, as Jody pointed out, because of the injury to Darnell Nurse Saturday night. That big hit by Ryan Reeves, resulting in a 5-game suspension for Reeves. Dermott, good look at him, he'll bring it around for Yanmar. It comes all the way back down. Well, think about Knobloch too with those 2 superstars. Only 11.
I'm intrigued, Lubo. Let me know later after the game. We'll have a chat for sure. Josh Brown shot. Ooh, Connor Brown blocks the Josh Brown shot. Brown on Brown crime.
2.5 minutes gone in the opening period here at Bell Center. Prime Monday Night Hockey.
Because Kemp is unavailable right now.
He's picking up the pace.
I'll get into that as well.
After a slow start. Nugent-Hopkins.
Hopkins shot misses the net 18 feet high and wide as per usual with the Nuge.
Nugent-Hopkins will kick it to the wall. He's punished by Armia. Ekholm at the point. Matthias Ekholm. Along the boards. Brought along by McDavid. He'll wind it up. McDavid puts on a show. The pass.
Oh my God, 1T pass for Hyman and he misses the freaking puck. McDavid's got to get frustrated with that a little bit, eh?
Evan Bouchard will start the breakout here for the Oilers. He can't penetrate, put out by Alex Newhook. And a restart for Edmonton.
We mentioned that matchup, Jody. Well, they didn't have it right there.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, but we'll find out.
Maybe not the personnel matchup that they wanted.
Well, it's interesting. Montreal doing a good job of not allowing the Oilers to get to the back of the net. So McDavid picks it up and cycles on the high part of the zone, and that's where the confusion came. Suzuki had it. He lost it. But Colson fishing for it. Sandwiched by Kirby Dach. They jam along the boards. We see it up close here. Corey Perry out to center. Jaden Struble.
They'll be fine. Just have them play 5 minutes or less.
For Edmonton, they're in Ottawa tomorrow night, coming off a 4-3 overtime loss in Toronto on Saturday. Draisaitl through the middle, Stetcher. To the outside it goes for the veteran Corey Perry, now Troy Stetcher, an errant pass.
He got a couple times here for the Oilers, not connecting with the defense that up high. Nurse is out, that's a big piece of that offense out.
That's
and
why.
they're mixing and matching a little bit with the deep pairs, except for the one, and that's Ekholm and Bouchard. That Kulak has 4 goals already. He's broken up. Dvorak, here he comes, a shot. Shielded by Pickard.
Save made by Calvin Pickard and a shoulder. Dvorak was clean. But,
Edmonton starts their breakout with Josh Brown.
oh, that's a good play by Josh Brown, putting it in the bench.
So Connor McDavid was out of the lineup for a bit. They were able to get ice time for other players, but of course Knobloch was excited to get him back.
I'm looking at what is going on, why Philip Broberg is unavailable.
And coming the other way, that's Dvorak off a turnover. Look where Cal Pickard is, the top of his paint. That was the only option that Dvorak had. Nice job by the Edmonton goaltender. Get out to the top of his paint.
He's been good, Cal Pickard.
Oh.
Last season when they really needed it. They even needed him in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's going to be playing 30-35 for sure. A lot of minutes for Ekholm and Bouchard, unfortunately. Or a lot of minutes for Ekholm. I don't know if putting Bouchard for that many minutes is a good thing. And a penalty coming up against the Oilers. Connor Brown was put in a wind tunnel. Couldn't get out of it.
Their first 2 shifts of this game, they've been down deep below the hash marks of the Edmonton Oilers. Anderson, Dvorak, and Gallagher. Number 28, 2 minutes for tripping. And this is what Hudson does. He's got the moves.
Yeah, he got put in a wind tunnel, couldn't get out of it.
And Hicks, you saw him in warm up there at ice level.
Yeah, I got dizzy, Jody. I'm still a little dizzy. This is Connor Brown. You know, when you're that evasive, when you can move that quickly, it forces guys to get out of position. That's exactly what you saw from Connor Brown. You feel like you're going to end up on the highlight reel. All of a sudden, you got to put your stick out. Adds to the power play.
Well, he studies Quinn Hughes out of Vancouver. And he said to me about Hughes, he doesn't make those moves on the first touch. It's the second or third touch on a broken play. And there it looked like he had everyone not facing him when he started those moves. And that's what
I mean, I'm going to assume he was very upset by him, yeah. I'm sure Paul Coffey let Bouchard know about it too. Like, Paul Coffey's no slouch back there. I'm pretty sure he told Bouchard, you gone done fucked up, kid.
all total has been a trouble spot, but the power play has been picking it up and should with the personnel. Now Doc lets it go, but Suzuki.
3 shots to 1 for the Oilers. 14 minutes left to play in the first period. Montreal on the power play right now. A minute left on that. Did you guys need me to turn the TV up a little bit? Or are you good with the sound on the TV and the sound of my voice?
Veteran on the first unit. Well, here comes Hudson. Here he comes. He's a crowd favorite here already. Lane Hudson slammed by Kulak.
55 seconds left to go in the power play for Montreal. Still 3-1 shots for the Oilers.
Game's different. There's different personnel. I'm getting used to that, and tonight definitely a different look by a team he's never played before.
Canadiens power play 4 out of 17 in the last 5. Armia right out by Stetcher. Henrique is there too for the Oilers. The battle along the boards, it pops out. It'll be frozen.
Save made by Calvin Pickard.
We talked about the Oilers missing a big piece. Darnell Nurse here coming around the net. Now he's focused on the puck, but you mentioned that. It's that puck was up against the wall. Reeves came in and got him high. A violent hit, and 5 games for Reeves, and that's a bad sight for the Oilers and hockey.
It was a rolling puck. It was really tough. You just got to make sure you do the diligence and look before. He's paying the price for not doing that. But good news that he's not going to be out too long, it sounds like.
Hudson at the point. A pass.
Big save by Calvin Pickard. Backdoor play, wide open. Pickard says, 999 not today. And that'll do it for the power play for the Montreal Canadiens. 0 for 1.
Lane Hudson will get after it. Picked up by Dermott. 2 shots in the power.
Come on, guys, let's go get that momentum.
Turns on the ice. A goalless start here in Montreal. Here comes McDavid. He tries to penetrate by Caden Gooley. No quarter given. Newhook with his head up. Evan
Bouchard, he made a good play. Holy crap! Wow, what a spinneroonie by Draisaitl. So he is capable of making good hockey plays.
Draisaitl cycles out with it. Nice pass, Bouchard to the goal line. Popping out is McDavid. They whip it across. Tried to get it out. Nice job by McDavid to set up Draisaitl to get it back. Bouchard cradles it. Turns away from coverage.
This team passes too much, though.
Handed off for Leon Draisaitl.
What a play by Draisaitl. Power play coming up for the Oilers. You can't do that. Oh, yeah, go talk to the ref. That was a bad call, right, ref? Yeah, Anderson, you dummy. 1-7 for the Montreal Canadiens. Waterboated with McDavid the whole way down. Power play coming up for them, Oilers. Montembeau save, rebound save. Oilers are humming. Hum-a-ding dong. Yeah, I thought he was talking about Reeves. Shouldn't have put himself in that position to get for that hit. But yeah, you're right. If that. Oh, what a save! Rebound! Somebody shoot and score. Finally, the puck is frozen by Montembeau. 5 shots to 2 for the Oilers. 1-0. Oh, and Gooley's hurt too. Hey, Anderson, yeah, you can't do that, dummy. What are you doing? And then you look at the ref like, what did I do? What are you? You really are a daft kid, aren't you? You got picked last in dodgeball. So, the reason why Noah Phillip could not be called up is because right now the Condors are short-handed. And they play tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning against the Abbotsford Canucks. They played on Saturday against the Gulls and won 8-7 in San Diego. They play tomorrow at 10:30 in Bakersfield. They need him down there because their roster is depleted right now with injuries. But that is a very good question. I'm glad you asked why didn't Phillip get called up. Also, they don't know how long Nurse is out for. And the coach wants to run 11-7 anyway. So. Also, I just got a message on the little twitty thing. They're trying to save cap space for LTIR reasons. They're trying to save money for when the trade deadline hits with Evander Kane. Because when they call up Noah Phillip, his money takes away from the money that they're trying to save. So every time they call him up, his salary goes against the Kane LTIR that they could use at the trade deadline. So them not calling him up also helps out long term. So it's a double-edged sword. Bakersfield's injured. They're trying to save money daily on the cap. It's a juggle. It's a juggling act that the Oilers money guys are doing right now. And they're doing a bang-up job.
Plus, I felt like Montreal was just kind of getting some pushback after that power play.
Oilers power play. But greatly appreciate every single one of you guys for being here. You guys could be anywhere in the world right now. No, you're here with this guy, talking hockey. Talking all things Oilers, good, bad, and indifferent.
This power play brought to you by the epic return of Yellowstone. New season now streaming on Paramount Plus.
Yellowstone.
For the Canadiens, Mike Matheson tried to dump it out. It's held in. Hyman along the boards. And
Hyman loses the puck battle. That sucks.
short-handed goal thus far. 10:50 left period one. John Forsland, Jody Shelley, Thomas Hickey.
Draisaitl to McDavid. McDavid to Hopkins. Hopkins loses the puck like he always freaking does. I don't know why they give it to Hopkins on the power play. The guy cannot hold on to a puck. Just my 2 cents. That's one guy I want more people to pick on. Is Draisaitl and his inabilities, I guess. Sorry, Hopkins. Again, has the puck. Loses the puck. McDavid keeps giving it to Hopkins. Like, what are you expecting him to do? Every time it's on his stick, it's just garbage. He has no confidence right now. Power play has no shots on it. Minute left on the power play. Shot blocked, but like they were better with the 6-on-5. They had more pressure when they went 6-on-5. This power play is just nothing, man. It just... I don't know. I'm not a fan of it right now. 40 seconds left to go in the power play. 9.5 left to go in the first period. Nothing. Oilers, Montreal. Hyman backdoor, can't put it in. Just, it's not Hyman's year right now. 15, 19 games in, Hyman just can't get it going. Hopkins and Hyman cannot get it going. When you got two guys that can't get it going on your power play is going to suffer. You could have a hot Draisaitl and a hot McDavid, but if you've got 3 out of the 4 guys, again, Hyman backdoor, nothing doing. Power play over.
Late to the outside. One shot on the power play for Edmonton. Still no score here in Montreal. Evan Bouchard will start.
No, Hyman is not having a good year at all. Was that year last year a fluke? So far, it's looking that way. So far, it's definitely looking that way.
Think about the bench right now. You're down there. You know, you're at home. Edmonton Oilers power play comes out. You're all kind of taking a breath. But right now, they feel like they have some energy. Here they come with numbers. Kirby down. Blaney Hudson. Turned down by Gallagher. He gets it back. It's stopped. It's loose. It's available for Hudson. And it stays out.
That shouldn't happen. Here comes Troy Stetcher, the forward. Gives it to Perry. Perry shot saved by Montembeault. Wow, we got action all over the place. Stetcher to Perry. Perry to Jeff Skinner. Jeff Skinner shot, save, rebound. 7.5 minutes left to go. Skinner gets hit from behind. Good non-call there. And we slow her right down because that's the style and pace of play that Montreal likes to play with.
David Savard, veteran leader, full Caulfield, 12 goals. Made all the way around. New hook awaiting.
Let's refresh the puck media. It's the only thing I don't like is it doesn't refresh itself. Oilers are favored 65 to 34% right now. Derek Ryan throws it in front of the net. Nobody has their stick on the ice.
Montreal, Mike Matheson through center. Chipped in the zone by Armia. Browns on it. Just recalled from the American Hockey League. Jeff Skinner. Little handoff to Draisaitl, broken up. Brown play by Jacka. Busy man in the American Hockey League. He said thought he was down there just to play and hone his. He's been doing a lot of fighting, he said. 5 fights in the last 5 games. Wow. It's a tough customer.
Jeez. 5 fights in 5 games for Josh Brown in the AHL. Interessante. 5.5 minutes left to go in the first period. Still nothing. Both teams are skadoosh on the power play. Again, both teams are 0 for 1 on the power play. Oilers' power play looked pedestrian at best because you got 2 anchors out there that just couldn't do anything if they life depended on it this season. But hey, who am I to complain? Who are we to complain, right? We're not NHL players. I will never get confused to be an NHL player. I need to get a better light, eh, folks? He rised. He has risen. Quiet night in the NHL tonight, though. Only 6 games on the schedule. 4 of them have already started. We'll get into that in the first intermission. Hey, Trucker in Calgary. He's back in Canada, folks. Welcome back. How's business? By the way, guys, we have 38 subs. 38 subs. 138, my bad. Don't forget that one. Don't forget that one in front, eh?
Score rewards. Sign up for your free collectible at NHL.com/breakaway.
Really nothing to be excited about so far in this game. It's been pretty quiet.
When it was built in 1961, the venue hosted wrestling and boxing during the 76 Olympics, was the home of the USJHL's Montreal Rocket, also named the Habs legend, and today still hosts international short track speed skating events, boxing, and concerts. John, nothing quite like the Rocket's red glare.
No, so true.
That's a cool little story. 10-3 the shots for the Oilers. Nothing is the score. But again, oh, here's a jailbreak. Anderson, you flubbed it that one up.
You feel the passion when you're watching the fans during the national anthem, during warm-up. It's a real thing, the heaviness and the pride of the Montreal Canadiens. And to see the legends around, the banners in the building, arenas named after them. And this building's been around a while, but they did a great job.
Jake Paul's next opponent will be Conor McGregor. I don't think Jake Paul can handle that. Janmark up to Josh Brown, just a little chip and change for the Edmonton Oilers. Suzuki loses it to Jeff Skinner, who gives it to Derek Ryan. Podkolzin going for a little bit of skate, drops it for Josh Brown. Shot. A lot of new guys in the lineup right now, and we've got a tired 4th line out there for the Edmonton Oilers against the top line for the Montreal Canadiens with Suzuki. Doc. Shot saved by Picard. That's what you got to do with Slafkovsky. You got to hit him. Lay a body on him. Let him know you're there. Skinner can't get the puck out. And Oilers are standing still, and that's never good. David Savard. Shot saved by Picard, and he holds on. Oilers are standing there like limp ducks out there, just standing there doing nothing. Let's see what Montreal can do. Just let them move. Let them do what they do. I'm not a fan of that. Not at all.
No score here in Montreal. We'll be back.
Nothing going on as far as shots.
The oil business affects everything in a town like this.
I wouldn't want to have your job this week. You wouldn't want to have my job any week.
You wouldn't want to have my job any week. Billy Bob Thornton, man. Guy's a legend. Yeah, as Mike Tyson said, he couldn't knock me over. He couldn't hit me hard enough to do any damage. So he just stood there and getting punched in the face. Knowing that Jake Paul's power couldn't do anything to him. He was okay just standing there getting punched in the face and taking a paycheck. I mean, hey, it's a pretty good payday, eh? Stand there, get punched in the face for 8 rounds? You're not wrong, Lubo. You're not wrong on that. That's definitely what the Oilers are doing, and it's annoying as hell. Get guys in front. Be shit disturbers.
Coffey is the defensive coach for the Edmonton Oilers. You've seen his 47th goal this season that he played. He had 48 that year, and that goal passed Bobby Orr. 48 goals.
Score, 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 Bobby Orr.
Talk to him today. I watched him pull the group together after practice. All 7 defensemen, and he said to them, "You guys matter. We're a unit. We're going to stick together." He said there's 7 D tonight, so pay attention on the bench. My point is, it keeps it loose, it keeps it real, it keeps it very tight. And these are the penalties here, Hicks, at the end of that period. Doc and Brown's kind of solid, right? That's 2 in there.
You mentioned Brown. He's like, I like the NHL. This is better. I don't have to drop my gloves. We can just do this. I'll sit for 2, not 5. Get used to it. He's a good though, isn't he? He's not shy. And you know what?
Got my notebook going for things that have happened.
Doc, I like to see him engaged. I don't have a problem with that if 2 guys are going.
I like 4-on-4 for the Oilers more than I do for the Montreal Canadiens.
That's fair.
Roughing minors to Josh Brown and Kirby Doc. McDavid and Draisaitl. Lost out off the draw. This is Draisaitl. Our young Lane Hudson. He likes having guys on his back. With that one hand, he just kind of shrugs them off. McDavid. Play read by Hudson. Evans now in control. We'll sort it out.
Well, that's unfortunate for the Oilers. That could have been something.
For Lane Hudson, he'll cut at the line. While defender steals the puck, Bouchard.
Draisaitl, 1-on-1.
That's for teammate. He's got one in McDavid.
Draisaitl shot, save, rebound.
Now
Ekholm has the puck at the point. 3 minutes left to go in the first period. Bouchard loses the puck. Just fighting everything right now, this 2 kid is. McDavid spinner, Rooney gives it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl up to Ekholm. Sorry, that's Bouchard. Draisaitl down to McDavid. McDavid drops it for Ekholm. Ekholm shot blocked in front by Caulfield. That's why players wear skate guards, folks. We have 4-on-4 action for 45 more seconds. 2.5 left to go in the first period. 4-on-4 action. Shots are 11-6 for the Oilers. Scores nothing, unfortunately. Suzuki shot saved by Skinner. Hopkins battles with Newhook, almost loses that battle. That would have been something, eh? Lose a battle to Newhook. Hopkins laying the body. About time 9-3 did something physically. Hyman. Oh, that's a penalty, ref. That's not a call. That was blatant interference. Hyman got deboned in the middle of the ice. That's a chip. Go around. That's interference all day, every day, twice on goddamn Sunday. But no call. Play on, says the boys in stripes. We got those rules happening today, folks. Make sure it's both sides, though. Make sure it's even both. Oh, steal by Podkolzin. Sorry, that was Janmark. Looked like Podkolzin. What a bouncing puck. Henrique to Janmark, looking for Connor Brown in the corner. Janmark to Henrique. Shot, save, rebound. It's in the back of the net, but the ref blows the whistle. Use your eyes, you stupid. And I just broke my chair. Wow, we are breaking lots of things today. That sucks.
Or maybe just another minute. So many options.
I need a new chair, apparently. Oh, crap. There you go, guys. Just broke my chair. How's that not a penalty, though?
Not even a thought for him. He's on it. Nice reception. And Edmonton went to work. How about Lane Hudson? Being aware, I really...
Lane Hudson, hold, hook, hold.
How about this? Zach Hyman saying, interference. I put that behind you. That's my ice now. Jack Ice says, no, it's not, and the officials agreed with him.
Hey, Northern, how's it going? How was your weekend? That's not icing against Montreal, even though they dumped it from center ice. We got a minute left to go in the first period. Nothing, Oilers Canadiens. Shots are 12-8. Both teams are 0 for on the power play right now. Oilers had one. Montreal had one. They just had a... Oh, there's a penalty coming up against number 40. There's another power play for the Oilers. Now let's get a shot on net. Like, one shot on net won't kill ya. Ooh. No, I agree, Lubo. It better go both ways. It better, if you're missing that at center ice, where you better be looking 95.5555 100% of the time, then you got problems. The intermission report will have Jeff Jackson. I'll probably leave that on for you guys. I'll leave it on this screen so you guys can hear what's going on in the intermission. You're a period late? Hey, unless you're looking to be a father, you never want to hear I'm late on the period. Hyman gets tripped with no call. That's interesting. Savard trips Hyman, gets away with it. 24 seconds left to go. And a pass bounces off the shin. Again, passes are bouncing off bodies and leaving the zone. McDavid, 13 seconds left to go in the period. Shoot, Bouchard, shoot! Shoots it high and wide. 5 seconds. McDavid, 3, 2, and nothing happening. Going into the intermission, tied at zeros. I will pause it so I can give you guys the out-of-town scoreboard update. But after that, you're on your own, kids. Yeah, we're creeping up there. Hey, we're creeping. I love it. Thank you, Oilers Time, for saying that. We're creeping. I love it. After one in Edmonton, nothing. Halfway through the second period, Blue Jackets 3, Bruins nothing. Halfway through the second period, the Avalanche are in Philadelphia. That score is nothing. Halfway through the first period, 2-0 Ducks over the Stars. Still to happen tonight, the Capitals are in Utah to take on the Jazz, to take on the Utah Hockey Club at 7. And at 8:30, the Red Wings are in San Jose to take on the Sharks. Now that you got it good and understood, let's hear what they have to say during the intermission.
And it's just hard for the Montreal Canadiens to keep up. Here, you're pushing him into the net. McDavid's drawing the penalty, and that's just what the Edmonton Oilers do. They possess, they make it dangerous. Montembeault had to stay on his feet, and maybe Edmonton can get a power play goal in this.
hockey superstar Connor McDavid ever wanted to open a restaurant? CIBC would support him all the way, just like we're here with the right plan to support whatever your ambitions are. So what's it gonna be? Ooh, a junior chicken? Or cheeseburger deluxe? Or maybe just another minute? So many options for under $4. Let me tell you. Check this out. The phone is the key.
Like you, the redesigned Tucson doesn't stop. You got places to go and stories to tell. Sleeping like a baby and getting us to baby mode. And with more than 9 out of 10 Tucsons sold in the last decade still on the road, what keeps you going?
Rory never thought she'd get out of turn. Then one day, she did. You were made to chase your passions. We were made to put them in a package.
Get closer to hockey with the NHL app. Closer to the names you know and need to know. Closer to all the games, all the time. Get closer to everything you love with the NHL app.
We continue from the Bell Center. The Oilers facing the Bell Center for the first time this season. They got points in 18 of their last 21 visits. In the McDavid era, the Oilers are 8-3-2 at this story. Scores are down to 20. As we bring the Edmonton Oilers president, Jeff Jackson, great to have you with us here on set. Jeff, did you make that first turn?
I thought we took the play to them pretty good. We had lots of good scoring opportunities. It seemed like we had a couple of wide open nets that didn't convert, but hopefully we can start off the second with this TP and get one quick.
And I have to ask, you have a really good relationship with Connor McDavid, the 10 years. How do you feel about the 1,000 points for him?
Well, like everybody that knows Connor, they're very proud of him. He's a humble kid. He did it in 659 games. It's pretty incredible. But I had the good fortune of working with him since he was 15 years old, so I've seen his evolution, and he's always had one thing he's always had is that drive to be the best, and it doesn't really ever stop. And he carried us into the finals last year, and he's got a season going again now, so I'm very happy for him.
Yeah, we showed that clip here earlier on our documentary Space Up where he fired up in the locker room. And I asked him about it. He said, listen, there's some things fans say and some things fans don't say. At that moment, I just felt like that emotion was necessary. At the time you know that, do you find that he picks his spots in terms of when to assert that leadership?
Yeah, I think good leaders, they don't do that all the time, or it doesn't really register with the teammates. He's reserved, he leads by example, I think probably most of the time, but when he needs to push his teammates, even his best buddy Leon or other guys that have been here a long time, he'll do it. And I think that's just a sign of a very good leader.
And you've been here for a bit over a year now. What are some of your most impactful moves that you've made that you're pretty proud of?
Well, I think you just I took the first probably 6 months assessing the organization, and I think we had to make a coaching change early last year out of necessity, I thought. I was brought in Chris Knobloch, who did a really good job. I think we have a great staff now. I feel really good about our hockey operations staff, from Stan Bowman, Bill Scott, Keith Gretzky, right on down through our player development and analytics group. So I think that putting together a very deep bench off the ice is super important, and I feel like we're there now.
I'm sure it helps being a former player yourself. You played for the Quebec Nordiques for 4 seasons. I find I love coming here, just the passion of the fans. What is it like for you when you played in Quebec?
I remember coming here, at the old forum, obviously, with cigarette smoke up in the... I'm not that old, but it was happening.
Yeah.
They always have been amazing fans here. When I worked previously with the Leafs, years ago, you get fired up on a Saturday night. The fans are so great. And one of the guys up in the box was commenting at one of the breaks. When Connor and Leon were making some moves in the first, the fans were reacting to them.
Yeah, it's funny, you mentioned cigarette smoking. Pictures of Cully Setty and Stastny, Goulet, all those guys, those great rivalries. It's funny you mentioned the knowledgeable fan base. It's like in a 3-on-2 rush, you can just feel the momentum from the crowd, right? They actually swell up. And I once said, you get chills every time I hear Mesdames et Messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, right? It just feels like hockey.
Yeah, it's an amazing place to watch. And right from the pregame show with the light show and the music, and you can't get up to play here. You can't get up anywhere.
Yeah, and also, of course, great job you guys have done in Edmonton, by the way. We're going to be there later on December 16th. Panthers and Oilers. So, great stuff, Jeff. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Edmonton Oilers president Jeff Jackson. A former member of the Direct Northeast, of course, right now, doing this thing with the Edmonton Oilers. We'll come back with plenty more. It's scoreless after 20. The Edmonton Oilers, the Montreal Canadiens, Prime Monday Night Hockey. It's on Monday. It's on Prime.
You like watching TV shows and movies? Don't watch on that. You want a quest.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
Look
gentlemen
at
and
that. It's
ladies.
a movie theater in your living room.
That was pretty interesting insight of Jeff Jackson, if you heard it. I like what he had to say. I was very enthralled and actually listened to every word. Very informative. He's smarter than he looks, and he looks pretty smart. Yes, best by far. Perry does rule. He's one of those guys that you love to hate, hate to love. A lot like another guy that used to play in the NHL, Jerome McGinley. You love to hate him, but if he was on your team, you loved him. We got nothing after one. What are we? We are 6.5 minutes away from coming back. If you missed it, the Oilers took the first penalty tripping for Connor Brown at 5:08. At 8:56, Josh Anderson hooked Connor McDavid to get the Oilers their first power play. Nothing going on either. Then Joshua Brown and Kirby Dach got into it. No fighting, because Kirby Dach's not going to drop the gloves with Brown. That'd be stupid. Both got coincidental minors for roughing. Joel Armia takes a high-sticking penalty against Perry. The Oilers start the second period with a minute and a half, minute and 20-something seconds left of power play time. Do they score to kind of give the away team the best chance at winning? Correction. Luke, I am your father. How you guys doing? My name is Matt for OilersFanReaction. Hope you guys are enjoying your Monday evening. We got a game again tomorrow. This time it's in Ottawa. Sorry, Canada, to take on the Ottawa Senators. If you don't know, Canada is kind of a suburb of Ottawa, but not really. It's about half an hour, 45 minutes out of the capital city. It's where the Ottawa Senators play at the Canadian Tire Center. That game will be on Sportsnet West and TSN 5 for all those that watch on TV. Shots after the first period were 13-8 for the Edmonton Oilers. As well as face-off percentage was 58-41 for the Oilers. Hits were 10-5 for the Montreal Canadiens. Blocked shots were 6-3 for the Montreal Canadiens. Giveaways, Montreal had 4, the Oilers had none. Takeaways, the Oilers had 2, Montreal had none. So in that department, the Oilers are up 6-0 in the giveaway takeaway department. So all intents and purposes, the Oilers should be winning this game. But when you don't shoot on the power play, you can't really win games, right? Right? Like, you need to shoot. That's what the power play is for, shooting. You shoot, you score. Man, that is a young Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid. They definitely have grown up together in Edmonton. That's why I don't see McDavid leaving Edmonton this year to go anywhere else. Whew. If you bet on FanDuel, any point tonight for Connor McDavid gets you 150. Montebeau 12 plus saves in the second period also gets you some cash. FanDuel, if it's available in your region, please bet responsibly. That's what they don't say in their ads. Please bet responsibly. It's like, waste all your money. I'll come back here, give you guys some thing to look at here. That's another thing that I got into it with a couple fans, Maple Leaf fans, on the social medias. They were talking about Kane being an asshole and Kane being a bad guy and Kane. They're mad because they're upset because Kane gambled. But yet, everywhere you look, gambling is acceptable. It's like, we're going to punish our players for gambling, but we want you to gamble. So I don't like it. I don't understand it. I think gambling should be outlawed. You tell people to bet responsibly, but do they really? Like, no. People are trying to get out of debt. So if you see yourself betting to try and get that big winner, you bet your mortgage, you lose, well, now you're out that mortgage payment. Now you just put yourself deeper and deeper in debt. So I'm going to wait till I'm a millionaire and then I'm going to bet some money. I'll put a couple grand on something and make myself a bit richer. That's how rich people stay rich, is they don't use their money, they use other people's money. Why spend mine when I can spend yours? We did have a bit of a flurry of snow this weekend. It didn't last. Kind of bummed by that, but oh well. I want the snow to stick. Yep, there goes that chair too. Holy smokes. Wow. Need a new chair. The wee hat boys. Northern, you crack me up. You make my life very happy. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, game 900. Yeah, it's snowing in Calgary. I heard you guys got dumped. They got dumped on in Calgary. My friend who lives down in the Calgary area was saying she woke up and it was just a gong show of snow. So I don't know if you guys can see this behind me. I'm going to move my head out of the way. But I wrote that down on the board. Hopkins game 900 with the little Oilers logo as the zeros. Going to have to do that as she goes. For the graphic tonight, I got one coming. Just a little insight for y'alls. Second period looks like it's going to be underway any time now. I have a very upset baby. She will be down here to join us in the second period. Baby Rose. And we are underway in the second period, as I say. Oilers win the faceoff.
Without a goal, we get started. The second period of long changes for both teams. A wrap chance out in front, forked wide by McDavid. It goes by Draisaitl, held in by Evan Bouchard. Made along now as we start this period.
Sloppy power play still. Still sloppiness.
Evan Bouchard, Yoel Armia in the box for Montreal. Here's McDavid. He'll gain the line.
McDavid drops it around the boards. Draisaitl can't keep the puck in. Just so much garbage. McDavid for Hopkins. Why would you have your arm up and then blow nothing? Man, these refs are on point tonight. Bouchard shot, blocker saved by Montembeault. Power play's over in 5, 4, 3, 2, over. Nothing again. Just nothing going for the Oilers on the power play. No urgency, no Bouchard with a bad giveaway. On cue. Adam Henrique. Dump and change, go the Oilers. Chipped in by Gallagher, out of play. 14-8 of the shots for the Oilers. One shot on the power play. Again, this power play is just not fucking good enough.
I think you did see a bit of frustration from him here. After all these great moves, the Oilers didn't really have anything going. You see the slam of the stick. I think the Canadiens doing a really good job of it, but he's drawing the
just
penalty. Those are the things that
McDavid's 1-on-5 all the time. Hopkins, you gotta do fucking something. Like McDavid's starting to get frustrated with this power play.
Seems like he's frustrated with some of the plays away from him in those instances. That one was on the side of the net where he passed it across, but I think it's where those passes are getting picked off.
Oh my God. Connor Brown kicks it into his own zone, and Caulfield gets a fucking chance of a lifetime. Come on, guys. Like, we're just shooting ourselves in the foot right now. The Oilers are beating themselves more than any other team is beating us. We beat ourselves.
Edmonton now will reorganize. Moves up. But looks away from Suzuki. He'll send it deeper in the zone. Struble. Sunderess. Some forechecking from Puck Colson. And now Slavkovsky at the line for Suzuki. They are converged on by 3. One of those, Derek Ryan, a big hit. That time it was Ty Emberson laying out Slavkovsky, who's back up.
Oiler player needs to get there. These guys are quiet for announcers. No emotion. Yeah, you're right. At least it is still scoreless. You guys are going to see how much the Oilers are going to miss Nurse in the next couple games. Breakaway for Montreal. Save made by Picard. Oilers cannot get the puck out of the zone right now. Fucking breakaway for Montreal. Then Oilers couldn't clear the zone, so they had another opportunity at it. What are we doing? Like, here comes Hopkins. Puts himself in a fucking corner. Like, Power play for the Oilers again. Let me guess, they're not going to score on this one either.
Montreal is very
I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm negative, but this Oiler power play needs to be better.
And you can see as the Oilers are coming up, they're doing a good job at the blue line. Not only
Draisaitl with a bad giveaway. Just a stupid, bad giveaway by Draisaitl.
not happy, as you mentioned, Hicks. He had his spot picked, just missed it. That's why he flicked that helmet off his head. And here's the penalty as Hudson gets in there on Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. So the power play again for the Edmonton Oilers. When you know the key was coming into this game for Marty St. Louis and the coaching staff was 5-on-5 hockey.
And you mentioned it, Jody. So on the first power play was McDavid up high. He was playing sort of left D coming down the wall. The second one, he was in that one-timer half-full spot. We'll see where they put him on this one.
He goes wrong.
Can they score? Like, give us something to cheer about.
Downstairs, McDavid lined it up. Nugent-Hopkins in the slot.
Hopkins hits the goalpost and puts it out of play.
Montembeault.
At least he shot this time.
And how about that? McDavid gets the back of the net, shrinks, and all the defenders for the Montreal Canadiens down. Watch how deep they get here. And what does it open up? It's the top of the ice, and he finds a seam there.
Hey, can't get mad at Hopkins for shooting that one.
900th game, almost got it there. Great look.
But gotta score. This is a gotta score power play because you know Montreal's getting the next one. If you don't score and you're the Edmonton Oilers on this power play, Montreal's getting the next one. You might as well book it.
There's a chance. Montembeault says no on Zach Hyman. Laid off the draw. Stumped out of play.
Jesus.
Hit the hand of Matthias Ekholm right beside there. We'll see where they put the draw. But how about this look right there? Just a little touch by McDavid. He never wastes time getting the puck off in front of the net. Probably wanted a bit more of it here, but once again, Samuel Montembeault, a nice pad save.
Well, good jump by McDavid off the faceoff. And how about it was a toe drag between the legs to Hyman. Nice little pull, just pulled it back, toe drag, and
That's pretty good, huh?
yeah. He's a couple steps ahead, we know it, and that was a great example of it. Hyman had 54 goals last year. He has 3 this season.
Hyman has 3 goals this season. Were they all empty netters? Because he hasn't done much, honestly, since we... I don't know. Maybe I'm just too critical of the Oilers this year. They gave me too much hope last year in the final. Making it to final, I thought they'd be better prepared for the season. You're right on your comment, Lubo. Maybe we as Oilers fans just expect too much from this team. They are what they are. They're a middle-of-the-pack team that makes playoffs consistently. 58 seconds left to go in the power play for the Oilers. McDavid trying to go 1-on-3 right now. That's a frustrated McDavid trying to go 1-on-3 with people.
We've seen every position on the power play.
He came straight downhill from the blue line on that one. Maybe forced it a touch, but it keeps you on your toes as a penalty killer. What to expect.
Put off by Kulak to the corner now. He established by Perry. Brett Kulak hammered by Ekholm.
24 seconds left to go in the power play. Second unit is out there. And they're moving the puck faster and better than the first unit is. Jeff Skinner gives it to Kulak. Kulak gives it to Ekholm. Ekholm to Skinner. Skinner back to Ekholm. Just not crisp. And here's a breakaway for the Montreal Canadiens. Penalty over. Just garbage. I really have nothing positive to say. Like, that's tough for me to have nothing really good to say about an Oilers power play that was so dominant for so long.
Well, nice job. Nice job by the penalty kill again of the Montreal Canadiens, and just the poise of the veteran defensemen. You have Savard, Matheson, who understand who they're playing against out there, and the most important ice is right.
Oh, that's awesome, Northern. That is great. That's cool they live in Canada. That's awesome. Yeah, I agree, Trucker.
Moved along by
Oh, that's awesome. You guys are amazing. I believe it. You guys are... This community is too good to me. You guys are too good. Shots are 16-9 for the Oilers. Emberson shot blocked, rebound. Trying to get... When the fourth line is trying to be too pretty, you got problems. Fourth line trying to be pretty. Like, come on. Nothing. Oilers have power play chances. Can't score on them, so can't say Oilers don't get chances. You got to score. You're given opportunities in the NHL, you got to score, right? Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for whoever subbed. Wow, you guys are awesome. I agree with you, Lubo. But like I said, I think I'm overly critical of the Oilers right now. Just because of last year and how last year went. And how we got so close to the cup. Like, it was on the lips. The champagne was going to taste good on the lips, and they started the way they did this year, and now we're here in the hole, and power play's been brutal. Penalty killing's been brutal, but we're still in the playoffs bound. Somehow, some way, still find ourselves in the playoff spot.
Night with Jody. This is a colossal battle.
George Larocque and Jordy Shelley.
And George Larocque of the Edmonton Oilers. And then what is this? Jody.
Yeah, I was so frustrated, fighting George. I took up some acting there. I'm a mechanic like that. Not really. No, obviously not.
You do it all, Jody. You do it all.
I try. Yeah, George was a handful. That man's a handful. He had a fight last game against Matthew Olivier, and there's Brown out there right now. Hyman took a big hit from Jack-Eye early, but they haven't been on the ice together since.
Yeah.
It's something to watch. Not saying it's him, but if I was Brown, I would probably go after Jack-Eye for that.
He probably was, which was unfair. Team scored 1 goal in Game 7. You're not going to win games in a Stanley Cup final 1-0 like they used to back in the 90s. Josh Brown shot, save, rebound. Prime skipped a minute for the... Picard had to make 2 great saves. I hear you, Dan. I hear you on that. I hear you on that completely. We should be ahead, but we're not. Just got to get the first one. Vinny Damphousse. Felix Potvin in net for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and Doug Gilmour straddling the line there. I love those helmets of Jofa. I miss those Jofa helmets. We're up 140. You guys are awesome. 100. That's 2 subs today. Guys, I really wish I could thank you guys all so much. You guys are amazing. Figure it out, he says.
Trying to get him to play that more defensive style. It's not just about the goal.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Where it comes from, getting that puck back. John Taven deflects wide from Armia. Marty got the job. One of his first responsibilities was addressing the much younger Caulfield. An undersized player, if you will, and there's nobody better
I agree with you, Lubo. They outplayed Montreal. Just puck luck and power play is atrocious. I'm the smallest part of everything in there. Oilers got the puck in the Montreal corner. It hit the webbing, but no, ref says play on. Clearly you saw the net move, but Montreal's happy with the puck being down in the Oilers zone. Off the wall, Hopkins kind of needs to fight for that puck a little bit better. Ekholm holds the zone, and that's out of play. Face off deep in the Montreal zone to the left of Montembeault.
I think this puck went out of play, not just what it did right now, earlier. Watch Adam Henrique. He's going to look up. He's gone, that's out of play. Uwalariya says, that's out of play. Anyways, it played on, same result.
I agree with you, Renegade. We got to remember, he's the backup goalie. He's the journeyman backup goalie. He shouldn't be relied upon as heavily as he is. But here we are. Montreal wins the face-off. There's the Hopkins that I miss and love. Be the dog on the puck.
Suzuki, Slavkovsky, big stick by Evan Bouchard prevents that opportunity. Now Matheson cuts in front in the roadblock.
Oh, now Montreal's got full pressure in the Oilers zone after losing the face-off. Bouchard loses the puck behind the Oilers net. Here comes Hyman. Hyman has Hopkins and McDavid. Hyman chips it around 21. And there's no forward pressure at all. It's just...
Dermott is there. It's a steal for Suzuki. He'll go cross corner. Slavkovsky goes hard at Emerson and collected by Connor McDavid. He's eliminated on the way through. Hyman spins off of Suzuki.
That's offside against the Oilers. Just too many bodies out there. McDavid's trying to do it all himself right now. You can see the frustration in his face. Like right here, he just tried to go around Hyman. He tried to go around Matheson. He tried to go around the ref. Like, dude, we get it. You're frustrated. I understand it. I feel you, my friend. I feel you. You feel me? So what do you want me to do about it? Although congratulations to the Buffalo Bills beating the Kansas City Chiefs in Buffalo this weekend. Taylor Swift did not want to go to the game, citing, the fans in Buffalo are too mean to me. They're too hardcore for football. But yet your fans that that show out for you and cheer for you are extreme. But that's okay if they're extreme for you, right? I don't understand celebrity. And also, congratulations to the Toronto Argonauts for winning the Grey Cup in Vancouver this weekend, beating the Winnipeg Blue Bombers 41-28, I believe the final score was. So huge congratulations to the Toronto Argonauts. Let's hope the Rough Riders are there next year, and we can represent the green and white in the Super Grey Cup.
Yes, you can. And, you know, we just
I agree, Dan. I want a Bouch bomb from the point by Evan Bouchard. You want to get in my good graces, I need a goal from you.
taking charge of the shift when he's out there, and he needs that a little bit so he can hide and find the other parts of the ice.
Sorry, Chewbacca came out there, guys. When I yawn, I do sound like Chewie. I apologize for you Star Wars people thinking a movie was about to start. That's what the Oilers need right now, is a line of just grind.
Kulak at the point, zips it across for Emerson, furthered by Draisaitl. Here's Berrien back in the goal, hounded by Savard. Kulak hammers it.
Shot saved. There we go. That's what we need if you're the Oilers, right there. pressure on the Montreal Canadiens. Shots with traffic.
Is their defensive play, their team defensive play. And in zone, this is a great example.
That's fair enough. Me being a Rough Rider fan, I was okay with the outcome of the Blue Bombers not winning. But hey,
Well, they're going to have to against a guy like Corey Perry. That's been doing this for about 20 years.
I feel ya.
Put you on my back. Even if you're a good defenseman like David Savard, he just understands his size. Once again, I'll turn my back to you. Where's the puck going to go? I'm going to find it. I'm going to turn my back. He's so good at that.
hey, it's finally refreshing itself on the Puck Money website. I don't have to push refresh every 5 minutes. 8.5 left to go in the second period of a 0-0 game. Your typical snore fest in Montreal.
1,330 games tonight for Corey Perry.
Game is on prime.
New hook out of the corner. In front. Caulfield resets it for David Savard. Lane Hudson. Good read by Skinner. And Reeves.
Just get the puck out and down the ice. Good play by Connor Brown there.
Habs come back to it with New hook. He almost gave it away. He did. Now it's Henry. Hard in the battle. Skinner wouldn't go. Battle down for Montembeau. New hook. Gain the line and bring it. By Pickard. Evans to the slot. Nobody home, and Jeff Skinner's back.
Jeff Skinner. He's going to go for a line change. Here's McDavid 1-on-4 again. Gives it to Ekholm, who gives it to Hopkins. Back to Bouchard. Shot saved by Montembeau. No traffic in front. Matheson tied up. Hyman perfectly at the side of the net. Shots are 18-10 for the Oilers now. 7.5 minutes left to go in the second period.
Just watching him change gears. Of course we see the
Can it be Christmas yet? I love Christmas.
Okay, watch him. He's following the point.
No, not really. I'm a bigger fan of Halloween than I am of Christmas.
Guess who was right?
Speaking of Halloween, look at that bag of candy. Look at that. Hey, look at this. What are those? That's diabetes in a bag is what that is. Diabetes.
Will elevate the puck. Ekholm gave it away to Matheson. Caden Gould will shoot in. 7:15 left to go in the second period. No score. Suzuki in front.
Oh, that would have been dangerous, but Connor McDavid played some 200-foot hockey there.
The Oilers now will start a breakout. Canadiens.
Right? That's exactly it. Just make playoffs.
Hyman delay shoot.
Hyman shot save made by Montembeau. Rebound is in the corner and out the zone.
Slavkovsky hammer it all the way around.
I get it. I shouldn't be too critical of this team, but
Mike Matheson try the far side.
I am.
Now Caden Gooley moves it by Slavkovsky. It's loose and a good choice by Pickard.
Pickard covers it up. 19-10 in his shots for the Oilers.
Take a look at Nick Suzuki. You want to know what diligence looks like? Where's my guy? Connor McDavid. A set breakout. McDavid's the furthest guy back. He's like a defenseman. Where is he? Once, twice, third time. Where is he? He's right there. Not where he's supposed to be, but always understanding. He did it beautifully in the first period. And when he's on the ice with McDavid, especially on a breakout, that's what Connor McDavid.
One night a week.
Because if you don't have an angle right away,
One night a week I can take candies from a baby. I mean, candies from strangers. Technically, I didn't take these candies from a stranger. I waited till the day after, and I bought them at 50% off. I'm an adult now. I don't have to go trick-or-treating. Yup. Diabetes speed run. That pretty much is. And then your Thanksgiving is your coma, food coma. So you got diabetes, food coma, and then Christmas. Oh. Oh, this is going to suck.
The stutter step by Leon. Draisaitl to the corner. Sent back by Hudson alertly for David Savard. Montreal now through center. Wayne Hudson. Wristed in by Pickard. He creates some trouble here on that side, but Edmonton avoids it. They get it out.
I was trying to make it big enough so that she can't.
Let go by Skinner. No icing. Strubles on it. Ryan the best on the forecheck, and now Montreal back out. 5:15 left in the second period.
We got into 5 minutes left in the second period. Oilers, nothing. Canadiens, nothing. 20-10 of the shots for the Oilers.
And Stetcher for Janmark. Good stick by Jackeye. Both teams will pounce on it. Yeah, they're both defending extremely well. You're not seeing much offensive zone time by either team as it's get the puck, break out.
I got the baby down here. Hey, Marion, how's it going?
Doing a great job of getting out cleanly. That's why it's back and forth here. Mostly breakout.
That loudmouth might tell you what to do and where to go and how to get there. Careful. Apparently I'm a loudmouth, and I need to shut up so that they can listen to the play-by-play. That's cool. They got opinions. They're out to them.
Christian Dvorak will get to it. Steve in the zone, pull up to the slot. Anderson nullified. Not out.
4 minutes left to go in the second period. Shots are 21-10 for the Oilers. Still nothing though. Well, I gotta turn that off. It's starting to smell. Woo! Less than 3.5 to go in the second period. Again, nothing. The Oilers in Montreal. 21-10 are the shots for the Oilers. So they are dominating Montreal. Just nothing to show for it, which is kind of scary because the team that takes the most shots and doesn't score seems to lose this season. It is my channel, but I respect everybody's opinions. She can say what she wants. Free speech and all.
First overall pick in 22. It goes deep. Lays the body on Ty Emberson. Troy Stetcher. Now Jaden Struble for the Canadiens off a couple of sticks. It skips around. Evans to the boards. Good play by Stetcher. Helped out by Draisaitl. Lifted out. Jackeye will knock it down.
Ooh, Corey Perry with a swift little move there.
2:15 left. The Habs through center. Evans, a beautiful pass by Caulfield at the line. Struble prefers for
2.5 minutes, 2 minutes left to go in the second period. Still nothing. So you got to ask yourself, oh, that's a bad giveaway by Josh Brown behind the net. Cannot have that. Block made by Podkolzin on the bad giveaway by the Oilers defense. Save made by Picard. One bad giveaway makes for a great save.
1:39 left in the second period here in Montreal. Close call with a skate right there.
Ooh, Hyman almost got a skate to the face. Hi. Thank you guys for being here. My name is Matt for OilersFanReaction. Thank you for subscribing. 140 people. Hitting 150 before Christmas, I'm hoping. Hi. How are you? You playing shy? Yeah. Yeah? Hey. Yeah. Hey, man. We just need our goalie to make one more save than their goalie, right? Just one more save. Need our team to get one more goal than their team, and we win hockey games. It's kind of simple. Not that complicated. What is tough to see, though, is the Oilers are 0 for 4 on the power. Sorry, 0 for 3 on the power play. That's troublesome to me. Lay down, please. Thank you. It is Ryan Nugent-Hopkins' 900th career game tonight. Lay down. Why are you noisy?
Our second intermission presented by Rogers as we see Nick Suzuki and the Oilers get ready. And then Burke, Blake Bolden, and Rogers rundown. Special guest, Pierre Reeves, Foster Hewitt Award winner, Hockey Hall of Famer, Captain's Chronicles, and the NHL.
The Captain's Chronicles.
Pierre Hood, great little ceremony for him tonight as he went into the Hockey Hall of Fame.
He had his own beer made for him.
I know. We're going to address that, Hicks.
Good.
You know you have arrived when that happens. Now, McDavid. Broken up. Slavkovsky moves in on McDavid. He comes all the way back. Good defensive play by the Oiler captain. We'll get it out to center.
1 minute left to go in the second period. 1 minute remaining in the second period. We might have to switch up the lines. If I was Knobloch, we got to get 12 and 6 back. 12 forwards and 6 defensemen. No more of this 11-7. Because McDavid and Draisaitl playing every other shift, it's not working, man. They're just going to get tired. So I think you're right. We need to call up a forward. And Bouchard loses the puck, and it's another 2-on-1 breakaway for the Montreal Canadiens. Good thing Ekholm is back. There it is, Montreal goal on a Bouchard. Fuck you again. Good job, Bouchard. Shots are 21-13 for the Oilers, 1-0 for Montreal. 30 seconds left to go in the second period. Why? Because Evan Bouchard is on the ice. Gives the puck away in the Montreal zone. Here they come again. Montreal. Oh, they're going to score again? What a save made by Calvin Pickard. Boys, you better wake your fucking asses up. McDavid is not happy. Go Habs go. Sure, you're being dominated the entire freaking game, but okay. Go Habs go. That makes perfect fucking sense. Nothing Pickard can do on that. Absolutely freaking nothing Pickard can do on that. Bouchard, he might need to get just benched for a game. I don't know. I don't know how to fix the defense that is the Oilers. I don't know how to fix it. I don't even know I don't even know where to begin to try and fix the defense of the Oilers. Trades aren't going to work. Sitting people's not going to work until Nurse comes back. It's just going to be the same old shit on a shingle. Anyways, folks, time for your second intermission around the NHL. 1-0 Montreal in the second intermission. Again. We've heard this song and dance before. You don't like it. You don't need to be here. Like, cool, you're a Habs fan. When was the last time they did anything good? I'm not even expecting them to do anything great, but good. 19 never ever happened? You guys crack me up. There's no need to swear. There's lots of need to swear. Like, I have true raw emotion. If you want to watch a channel of no swearing, go watch Steve Dangle where he's paid not to swear. Go watch Steve Dangle where he's paid $1,005,005 every episode he makes of LFR. But I digress. Good for Steve Dangle, he made it. Out of town scoreboard. Blue Jackets 4, Bruins 1. Halfway through the third period. Halfway through the third period, Colorado 2, Philadelphia nothing. Halfway through the second period, Anaheim 3, Dallas nothing. Halfway through the first period, Capitals 1, Utah 1. And game yet to start, the Detroit Red Wings are in San Jose. That game is an 8:30 Mountain Time, 10:30 Eastern Time start time. Now that you got it good and understood, you guys enjoy the rest of the second intermission. I'll be back. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I will not take anything away from the Montreal Canadiens. They bent but not break defense. They made the plays they had to make so they weren't hemmed in their zone for long periods of time. I'm not taking any credit away from Montreal. I'm just giving more blame to the Oilers defense. Who gets traded? In all honesty, who can the Oilers trade? And I'm not trying to be a dick, but who can the Oilers trade to get anybody in return? Like, you could trade Janmark, you can trade Derek Ryan, Corey Perry, you can trade Jeff Skinner, you can trade Stetcher, Josh Brown. Really, you can't trade any of those guys and get anything decent in return. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to say this, and I say this with a very heavy heart. This is the Oilers team you're going to get. They might add a piece and lose prospects at the trade deadline, but this is the team that they got. This is the team they're going to run with. Is it good enough? We're about to find out. This next stretch of end of November, December, January will tell you if this team is a playoff team or not. And I hate to say that because I think this team is a playoff team every day, all day, twice on Sundays. They're not playing like it. 0 for 3 on the power play tonight. It looks like a team that's tired. This team looks like a team that's played a lot of hockey and not so many games. When did the NHL season start? October. Whoa. Yes, I hear you. So the Oilers started their season October 9th. And we're what? November 18th? And we're already at game. What are we? We're at game 19, game 20 right now. Game 19. Just saying, it's a lot of hockey in 2 months. Not very many days off. Not an excuse. This team is all professionals. There's no excuse for this team to be tired. Sure, they had a short summer, but that's why you train your bodies. We just got to get more quality shots on goal. Not just shots, but quality shots.
Mind if I run to the store?
Donuts.
Oh, you've got this one contained?
Donuts.
Oh. So because your sister was nasty and woke you up when you were asleep?
Hey, dinosaur, how's it going? It's a lie. What's a lie? There's no lies. Just truths. I won't lie to you guys. I will tell you guys the truth even if it hurts me to tell you the truth. I will tell you the truth. It's just the way I am. I'm very transparent with a lot of things I probably shouldn't be with a lot of people. But that is me in a nutshell. I will always be transparent with you guys. I'm going to show you guys the expected goals in all situation for the Oilers right now. And it might shock the bloody piss. It might shock you guys to see what I'm looking at right now. So this is the expected goals in all situations for the Oilers in Montreal. You guys are going to get a chance to look at my little baby. Oh no, shoot, that was not supposed to happen. No, they didn't score again. I have a lot of things going on in my brain, and sometimes I don't do it correctly. It's the ADHD brain in me. So here's the expected goals. Hopkins was at 0.9% and didn't score. Hyman was behind him at 0.67%. And then you've got Bouchard, Adam Henrique, Draisaitl, Corey Perry, Jeff Skinner, Troy Stetcher. And then you got the Montreal Canadiens, 6'9", 17, 15, 15, 0.1, 9, 9, 9. You know what I mean? It's crazy how 1, 2, 3, 4 for Montreal are 0.15 or better, and only 1, 2 for the Oilers. It's just not effing good enough. It's just not flacking good enough if you're an Oiler. 100% expected goals. We've got one guy past 60. That's embarrassing if you're the Edmonton Oilers. I'm sorry, but 5-on-5, that's embarrassing. One guy is above 60%, and that's Emberson? You could take all the shots in the world, but if you're taking shots that don't have any chance of going in, what the hell are you doing? Then you get total ice time. Connor McDavid's already at 16.5 minutes. One shot on goal. Bouchard's at 15 and 18. 3 shots on goal. Hopkins and Hyman both have 4 shots on goal. Nothing to show for it. Draisaitl's at 15 minutes. Then you got Matheson with 16, Hudson with 15, Savard at 14, and the rest are right there. The rest are perfectly slotted. Not very much time on ice, but you got the Oilers. 16, 15, 15, 14, 13, 13, 11. I'd get Podkolzin out there more often. I'm not kidding with you. Get that guy out there as much as possible. RAR times 3. Something needs to break for this team. Something needs to break. Low danger shot attempts. 19 low danger shot attempts. 3 high danger shot attempts on Montembeault tonight. Let's go check out Picard's. High danger 2, low danger 15 for Picard. So low danger 15 to the Oilers 19. That's your fucking problem. You don't take high danger shots. You've had 3 power plays and you have 3 high danger shots that could possibly go in. Just not good enough. But I digress. I'll get back to the win-o-meter for you guys. And yes, I'm coming to rescue you. Be right back. What is your issue and do you need a tissue? Where'd you put your soother? I know you had one. Where did you drop it? life. You're gone. You're gone like yesterday, gone like a freight train. Hey Jay, how's it going? Well, Oilers have to play this third period like it's the most important period of this season. Win the third period, you win the game. Hey. 4-game point streak on the line for the Oilers in the standings. They've got points in the last 4. Hey yo, ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. What? You're choking me. You're choking me. Did I ask to be choked? No.
You know what he does. You know what he brings. By the way, I just had a Shane show in Intermission. Tremendous. You, John.
So apparently we're talking about how good Gallagher is. Right.
Inside position. Nudges the goalie. Classic Gallagher. And I know someone that took back here, Hicks.
We just gotta win this period. Just win the period. Score 2, you win. You can't have Montreal beat you. Although we do play again tomorrow night in Ottawa.
Jody, maybe you can go meet on Monday morning in Ottawa. Next week and teach me how to fight. No, don't fight. That was a textbook. Teach someone how to throw a hit and open ice. That was perfect. All right.
Don't screeching.
Not a bad idea.
Don't screeching, you screeching.
So that could go to the suggestion box. We travel one.
The Oilers lose the face-off to start the third period. Connor Brown, shot by Jeff Skinner, blocked in front of the net. Blah, 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 blah. And a breakaway from Montreal. Stetcher does a hell of a job on that.
Brown now with his team down by 1. Brendan Gallagher, the game's only goal, a beautiful tip of a shot taken by Mike Matheson in the second period.
Can you block with my hat, please? Thank you.
Capital next week.
I know you don't understand.
Senators on
You will.
Monday Night Hockey. Silver skated by Kirby Dodd.
Oh, what a giveaway there by Hyman. So,
McDavid.
here comes Hyman.
Zach Hyman, he'll buck it down. McDavid at the line. Hyman's trapped offside. Slavkovsky will take over for the Canadiens. Move this way for Caden Gooley, and they'll send it in. Counts are 21 for Edmonton, 14 for Montreal. First of 2 meetings between these conference rivals.
Draisaitl gives it down low to McDavid, back to Draisaitl. Tries to go back to McDavid, gets cross-checked. Draisaitl tries to go back in front to McDavid, intercepted. Fair play on.
Gains his own, crisscrossing with Suzuki. Here on Slavkovsky, now Newhook. The goal line, good anticipation by the goaltender, Cal Picker.
Bouchard gives it to Corey Terry. Former Montreal Canadian Corey Terry.
Just about 2 minutes gone in this third period. Newhook will steer it in.
Here's Emerson.
Draisaitl and McDavid here, a little different combination. Trying to get things going for those 2 big boys, the Edmonton Oilers. Caulfield. Habs are trapped a bit here. On Colson, nice work. Anderson, it's tipped.
Oh, tipped in front. Why can't you look at the tipping goal? That's great.
Racing back is Puck Colson on him. He'll feed it all the way around. Away to Corey Perry. He'll call it out.
And out the zone it goes. 22-14 of the shots for the Oilers. 1-0 score for Montreal. I love you. Oh, you just wanted to see it go the right way. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Montreal is now outplaying the Oilers.
Well, one thing about Marty St. Louis' team, he wants them to go from just a possession team to an attack team, and you're seeing it with this line. They pass through, taking the ice that's given to them, creating opportunities.
Oilers now dump it ahead, cut off by Hudson. He'll transition right back. He'll take a shot, go wide, take it in off Griffin. Gallagher tied up by Bouchard, left to the side of the goal. Evan Bouchard will get to it. Ariel flip it out to center. McDavid's on it to the outside. Draisaitl in front. Unattainable. McDavid was camped out. Now it's fed across for Draisaitl. Headed by Ekholm. And off the pass.
That's no goal. Net was knocked off. No goal. Oilers score a goal! But no goal. Net was knocked off. Hyman could have got a penalty for 2 minutes interference, but he got away with it. So the refs are still in both teams tonight. Hey, typical referee job. Both teams don't get benefits. You know what? You like my hat so much you can't have it. Now it's other leagues.
I think they're a little upset the way Hyman went in, perhaps looking for a call. There's not going to be one here, but protected their guy. And Sam Montembeau, who stood tall tonight.
Fly. Yeah.
Veteran play there. Dislodged from that look. He wasn't dislodged, right? He just gave it a little push. So that rubber holding must have been out a little bit on the bottom. So Hyman.
Yeah, that could be a penalty against Montembeau, but
smart play by the netminder. It is.
Center ice. Slavkovsky moves up on Ekholm. Sends it deep for Kirby Dach, who's ridden out it by Evan Bouchard. Dach in possession. Really a shot seen all the way by Pickard. Slavkovsky stopped again by Kevin Pickard.
Ever since they scored that first goal, the Montreal Canadiens, they've kind of settled into how they want to play in the offensive zone. It's deep pucks, high to the blue line, and then shots with traffic. And how about this to get things started? Watch Mike Madison, watch his eyes right
you
now.
keep your cold hands to yourself.
It's a set face-off play. You got two guys going to the same area. That started things off, and from there they went to work. But nice little work in the neutral zone. He's ultra deceptive. He's a guy that sort of beats you with his eyes, and then he can execute well enough.
So you don't want any information because I got okay.
Yes, I do. Hey.
Love you. From the Pittsburgh Penguins, he's smooth skating, great shot right there.
Oh, all right. 15:49 left to go in the third period. 1-0 Montreal. Shots are 22-17 Oilers. That was a good play by number 15 by the Montreal Canadiens. And here come the Canadiens with numbers. Stop save by Picard. Here we go. Clap your hands. Oy. Have kids, they said. It would be fun, they said. All right, Oilers need the next goal. It's a must-need goal for the Edmonton Oilers.
You know, the push really came after the Canadiens scored their first goal, and since then it's been 4 grade A chances for the Montreal Canadiens. But he's done a really good job of keeping things tight down there in front of him, not allowing rebounds, but also controlling the play. Like this one here.
All right.
The whistle to his left.
Picard's played great tonight, guys. Let's not sugarcoat it. Coat it. Picard has played well enough to win this game for the Oilers. Unfortunately, the Oilers have no goals.
Beautiful city out there in New Brunswick. Best of both worlds, Jody. And then he played the Western Hockey League as well.
Oh, yeah, there you go. A little diversity.
I like it. He's done a great job since landing here with the Edmonton Oilers. And you talked to Coach today about his attitude. It seems like a perfect personality in his role. He is, and I think that's part of the reason why he's in the NHL, and he's been a pro for a long time. But Chris Novak said, make no mistake, he's given us great goaltending.
Kulak bodied down by Montreal, left at the side of the goal. Bandata gets to it, and now David Savard. Wayne Hudson through the middle. Bandata will feed it deep in his zone. Send it in for
Now we're just playing Montreal Canadian hockey. Slow the pace right down. Slow the pace right down. Oilers got to go high tempo.
He understands. Don't give that offensive zone opportunity in the Oilers to get set up. Nura, in a puck battle here with Evan Bouchard. It goes by Jake Evans. A pinch, Matheson on McDavid. Draisaitl sticks his nose in.
Draisaitl loses the battle. And Montreal scores a goal. Draisaitl lost the battle. Lose the battle, lose the war. Good job, Montreal. And a big save by Montembeault. 2-0 Montreal, 13 minutes left to go in the third period. Edmonton is just beating themselves, not able to get the pucks out of the net. Draisaitl's losing board battles. This team's in shambles right now. Good thing lots of season left, but still, these are should win, must win, could win games that the team's just not winning. There's no effort, there's no compete level. You want to know how much the Oilers are going to miss Darnell Nurse? They're going to miss him by a lot. Just you're missing Kane for the physical. You're missing Darnell Nurse for chewing up minutes. Knobloch, you got to go back to 12-6. You can't do this 11-7 anymore with freaking Draisaitl and McDavid playing 30-plus minutes a freaking game. You can't. It's just not winnable hockey. No, you're good, Dyer. It's... And McDavid and Bouchard run into each other at center ice. Montreal looks like a team that has more energy because they haven't played since Thursday. I think they last played Thursday night, if I'm mistaken. Oilers have played Saturday. They played Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Like, so much hockey. Not an excuse, though. The Oilers are beating themselves. Just... Janmark gets tripped. No call. Marion, no, they won't. And I'm not complaining. Like, you need to shut your fucking mouth. I'm not complaining. I'm just giving you facts. One team's been sitting for 5 days. The other team has to play a game every other day. The Oilers are playing 4 games in 6 nights. But that's the way the schedule is made. You realize the Oilers have had the hardest schedule to start the season of any team in the NHL? But don't let my facts hurt your feelings. Still got to play them, still got to win them. Just got to be better. And bad giveaway by Picard. And Montreal is all over the Oilers now. Their win expectancy should be in the 70s. 9 minutes left to go in the third period. 2-0 Montreal. Almost 3. Maybe we should have played Skinner tonight. It's all Montreal right now in the third period. Oilers can't get anything going. Power play for Montreal. Congratulations to Montreal Canadiens. You guys are out working the Oilers. That's what teams that have no skill do. Guys, this right here is what happens when a team that has no skill but all the will and grit plays against a team that has all skill but no will and no grit. Your skill does not always beat wit. Like, I don't care how skilled you are. If I suck and I have half the skill you have, but my half of skill is made up with grit, determination, and hard-assness play against, I'm going to win that game 9 out of 10 times just on skill and will alone. Until the Oilers finally figure out how to play with the skill, the will, and the grit, this team isn't going to beat teams like this. It's just the facts, guys. Until the Oilers figure out how to fucking play with will, grill, skill, and wit, like just, ugh. Well deserved. Hey, if there's an ole, ole, ole chant, well deserved by the Montreal Canadiens. If there is an ole, ole, ole chant, the fans deserve it. Their team put the boots to the Oilers for a better part of the second period and into the third. Oilers had one good period. You can't win hockey games with one good period. It makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. Yeah. The Oilers will have 6 days off, and in those 6 days, they could find themselves in 12th place, 15th place in the Western Conference. Gooley didn't even miss a fucking... I hate how they did that. He didn't even miss a shift. Nothing happened to him.
Bit of everything for you. At 22 years old, he's a big guy, 6'3", 202, but you're right.
Ah, yes.
It's a great pack there. You take that shot, get a goal.
Because when the kid came down here, she messed with the headset a little bit. There, you guys should be able to hear me way louder now. Yeah, the Oilers have a brutal schedule, but don't complain, guys, because you had people that cheer for Montreal in here telling you not to complain. We play Ottawa tomorrow, yep. You think the Ottawa Senators are going to go easy on the Oilers just because they played the night before? Don't think so, pal.
Started the season with a 40-shot shutout against the Toronto Maple Leafs, and tonight he's been very good
for the Montreal Canadiens in there. They're protecting him very well with rebound chances. Not many of them, but in tight. And all around, he's been sharp. And he's giving him some confidence in that defensive zone.
You know, he's quick and he's quick.
Hey, you could say that, Epic. You could say that's exactly what Gary Bettman and his henchmen at the NHL offices did. Seems that way, because you look at Florida's schedule. And there's a 5-on-3 coming up for Edmonton. Oh, they didn't call that a penalty? That was clearly a trip missed by the refs. Clown show refs out there in full force. And it sounds like Nurse is going to miss 5 to 10 games. Five to 10 games of this is going to be fun.
And he went over to the right side of the dock. It looked like his stick was broken. He immediately went off the ice.
Ay, ay, ay.
They do a good job working the puck high here, and you can see on the ice as Matheson went off.
Yes, anything short side he should have had.
Bad movement by the Montreal Canadiens.
Not to be critical, but that short side, that should never go in on you. There's no screen, there's no reason for that to go in. But that's why he's a backup goalie, right? We can't get mad at it. You're a backup goalie. You're, I don't know. Shots are now 26-24 for Edmonton. Holy smokes, did Montreal wake up in the second half of this game? They woke up and the Oilers fell asleep. Hey, at least they killed the penalty. Yeah, Montreal is winning. Cool. They're working harder than the Oilers. They should be winning. But welcome, Viking. Good to have you here. I think this game right here is why the Oilers should not be playing 11-7. Draisaitl lost a puck battle and it ended up in the back of the net. Bouchard lost the battle and ended up in the back of the net. 6 minutes remaining in the third period, 2-0 Montreal. Oilers have done nothing in this period to help their cause. That should be icing. No, it's not enough. He'll be back after the 6-day break, yeah. I hope so, because they need him. He chews up a lot of minutes. Whether you guys like Darnell Nurse or not, he eats up minutes that are valuable. Another block in front by the Montreal Canadiens. They're just sitting 5 guys in front of the net blocking shots. Goalie doesn't need to make high-quality saves. If you're blocking 5 guys in front, what do the Oilers don't do? They don't block shots very well. Why? Because our forwards aren't willing to pay the price. And the puck can't even get over the blue line. It's pathetic to me.
McDonald's has low prices for all sizes of delicious premium roast coffee, starting at just $1 plus tax. And meet our $1 coffees to sweeten your sidekick, McPops. Poppable, flavorful, totally irresistible.
What do you mean too easy, Viking? Like, did you watch the first half of this game? Probably not, because you're a fan that only shows up for the last 5 minutes. But yeah, the Oilers controlled the first half of this game, didn't get anything for their efforts. Montreal takes over the second half, gets 2 goals for theirs. That's the stale of tape. Edmonton had 3 power plays, squandered them. Had to score. Yeah, had to score on one of those power plays. You didn't. And now you're paying for it being down 2. Right. And people wonder why Montreal fans are hated. I'm just saying, dude, yeah, you're winning the game. Cool. 1 game in November doesn't mean your team's making the playoffs. I'm just saying. You guys are looking for a top 5 draft pick. Oilers are looking for a final round rematch with the Florida Panthers. Despite what happens tonight, Oilers are still making the playoffs and Montreal's not. So, hey, I'm not taking anything away from Montreal. They earned this victory. If they win this game, they've earned it. Nothing is given, nothing is deserved. You take it. And Montreal's taken this game so far. Ugh. Empty net Edmonton, icing against Montreal. 5 minutes left to go in the game. We have an empty net. They've waved that flag. If I had a white flag, I'd be waving the crap out of it right meow. Tell you what.
The Montreal Canadiens and how they play team defense.
It's been impressive, just the angles they take.
No, I wouldn't say that. Like, I understand he's a Montreal fan. They're happy for all the wins they have. I get it. If I'm a team looking for a top 5 pick and I beat one of the best teams in the Western Conference last year, I'd be happy about it too. I wouldn't plan a parade, but I'd be excited. Hyman to Hopkins can't freaking find his stick. What's the hold up with what? Gooley blocked shot. Was he going to go skate to the bench because he blocked the shot with his leg again? What a joke. Shoot, Bouchard. Oilers have 6 guys and are all just standing still. 6 guys and all of them are just standing still. Not one of them is movement. There's no movement. 6 guys on the ice and no movement by the Oilers at all. Here's Bouchard. Gives it to Hyman. Off skates, off skates, off skates. Nothing is hitting sticks. Ekholm shot off Hyman's face. Unlike last year, doesn't go. And down the ice it goes. Goal. Game over. It is what it is, folks. You're the Montreal Canadiens. You out-willed, out-hustled, out-battled your opponents. One team showed up to play for half a period. The other team showed up to play for 2.5. That's what this game came down to. Montreal showed up the whole game. Edmonton didn't. Like you said, you win some, you lose some. But after Saturday night's performance by Bouchard, I expected better tonight. Can't take anything away from Montreal, though. Up 3-0, 2 minutes left to go in the game. Montableau makes a good save, easy save. My daughter could have made that save, but full credits for the Montreal Canadiens. Is this the Oilers-Carolina game from last season? Is this the Oilers-Carolina game from last season where the team decided to nut up and decide to win some fucking hockey games? I don't know. I don't have that answer. What I do have is the Oilers are down 3-0 with 2 minutes left to go in the third period. What I do have is the Oilers sitting in 8th place right now with a lot of really good teams nipping at their toes. With a win, with a Seattle win, the Oilers are out of the playoffs. With the Colorado win tonight, the Oilers are out of the playoffs. Put that in perspective. Hey, what's good, Edmonton? Oilers shit in the bed like hardcore right now. And honestly, guys, if I let wins and losses affect my mood, man, I'd need therapy. But it's hockey, guys. You win, you lose. There's always something more important to care about in the world. Regular season doesn't matter. If last year taught us anything, 82 games in the regular season means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. So why play that many meaningless games? I feel ya. It's happening because the Oilers have no will. No will, no grit, no desire to win. They have the skill, but you can't win on skill. I don't care if we win tonight. Face it, your team's not making the playoffs this year. Kind of a dumb statement to make, isn't it? Canadiens are off till Saturday. They played a game on Thursday, get this game played on Saturday. Wow. What a favorable schedule for Montreal. He's a Montreal Canadian fan, but that's okay. We can't hold that against him. Bad play there by Emberson. I think, honestly, the Oilers got to go back to 12-6. Get rid of this 11-7 crap. It's not working. We don't have the team to do it. Our defense isn't good enough. Thank you all for being here. My name is Matt for Oilers Fan Reaction. As always, Oilers lose 3-0 to the Montreal Canadiens. Huge congratulations. You're an idiot for saying that. You're on an Oilers channel saying anything about Oilers. Like, we're not going to jump on you and call you a freaking moron. Good on you, kid. Good on you. Is this the turnaround for the Oilers that the Oilers need? Let's hope so. Anyways, guys, my name is Matt for Oilers Fan Reaction. Thank you for being here. We'll catch you tomorrow night when the Oilers take on the Ottawa Senators. Post-game reaction will be a little delayed tonight. Probably be done tomorrow morning. See you tomorrow. Deuces.